I don't know how you got any of that from my video. You deleted the comment, but I still caught it, and I'm still going to address it. This is the kind of shit I want my people, mine, black, because I am indeed black. Both of my parents are black. I'm not biracial. I'm not Hispanic. I'm not Italian. I'm black. Whether people like it or not, that's not my issue. That's not my problem. See, not everybody suffers from colorism. Okay? I love being black. Did I always have issue with the hue, the color, the tint of my skin? Absolutely. I can admit that. I've always wanted to be darker. Always. Everybody in my family is darker than me. Me and my middle brother were the lightest in our entire family on both sides. On both sides. So yes, I've always had an issue with being light skinned. I always wanted to be dark skinned. The darkest of the skins. Me. But yeah. Jealousy, never. I've never suffered from that disease with anyone. I don't care who you is. I've never had an issue with jealousy. A disease. Just like I think colorism is a disease. How did you get jealousy out of any of it, what I said? I've been waiting. I actually, you know what? I knew a comment like this was coming. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I didn't think it was going to be like, you're jealous. I didn't think it was going to be that. I thought it was going to be like the typical comment, like, you can't speak on dark-skinned women issues because you're light-skinned and you don't know. First of all, nobody ever said I was trying to know or I knew their experiences, because I am not a dark-skinned black woman. I'm not. However, I have eyes. I can see. I see what the fuck be going on. I see it. So I can speak on what I've seen firsthand and experienced watching firsthand how black women are treated. Dark-skinned black women in specific. I never experienced colorism growing up. I didn't realize there was a difference between light and dark black. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a learned behavior. It's a taught behavior. If you weren't taught it, you wouldn't think it's an issue. Not everybody grew up experiencing colorism. We all treated each other the same. It wasn't an issue. In my community, in my city, you know when it became an issue? When I went from growing up in a city, a big city, in my community, it was nothing but black folks. Wasn't no white folks. I didn't even see white folks until like I traveled with my family. My family traveled a lot. And I would see them on a plane or at the airport or like at the hotels that we stayed at, or amusement parks or something like that. But white people were not a part of my everyday living until my mother got remarried and we moved to a small white town called Butler, Pennsylvania. Oh, that town where your president was allegedly grazed in the air by a bullet. Yeah, that town, that racist ass town, yeah. That's when I experienced that I was different than these people. Like, I was different than white folks. But the white folks definitely knew I was not one of them, and they treated me as such. That's when I experienced racism, That's when I knew that I was different than other people. It's taught, learned behavior. And can we please stop doing this bullshit in 2026? This colorism shit.